Today, I am going to share with you how I went from working a shitty 9 to 5 office job to making nearly 6 figures in 30 days using Instagram Reels. This is something that anyone can do because all you need is Wi-Fi and your mobile device to get started. There are no upfront costs. So this is something I discovered last summer when I was creating content online about my Amazon FBA business. I had a successful Amazon FBA business for a few years. So I thought, okay, since I have knowledge about Amazon FBA, why not use Instagram and YouTube to share content and share my knowledge with people online? So that's when I created a digital product and I promoted that digital product using Instagram. And I've generated over $13 million by doing this. And it's not just me who had results. My student Tian, who I interviewed in this YouTube video right here, she made over $7,000 within 14 days before she even launched her digital product. And she did this by leveraging Instagram Reels. This is how powerful Instagram Reels are. So if you have an Instagram account, this is something that you can get started on right now today to start generating some passive income. This does not have to be your full-time job. This is more like a side hustle or something that you do on your spare time. I am sure that you are someone that is just scrolling on your Instagram app or TikTok or YouTube every day. We all do this, right? We all spend time on our mobile device scrolling on Instagram. So why not make money from it instead of just wasting time creeping on your ex or laughing at silly memes? Why not use Instagram to make passive income instead? And all it takes is less than 60 seconds per day to create an Instagram reel. This is exactly what I did to generate nearly 6 figures in 30 days. Now, you may think that is absolutely crazy, but the reason why this is possible is because there are over 2 billion active users on Instagram every day. These are active, real people scrolling on Instagram. So if you post your reels on Instagram and you create your content the correct way, you can be reaching thousands and thousands of potential customers who are willing to pay you every day. On average, I get daily payouts like this simply by promoting my digital product using Instagram. And I have found that this is the fastest and easiest way to make money online today because all you need is Wi-Fi and your mobile device. One thing I should mention is that you do not need any followers to do this. You also do not need to show your face. Now, for me, I show my face online because I am comfortable with showing my face. But if you do not want to show your face, that is okay. I have a strategy for you where you can go viral on Instagram and make money on Instagram without showing your face. You also do not need a large following because just like my student Tian, who I was talking about earlier, she only had a handful of family members and friends of friends on her Instagram, and she was still able to make $7,000 within 14 days using Instagram Reels. So that is how powerful Instagram is. There are already active users on the platform. All you need to do is post engaging short Instagram Reels to reach a ton of potential customers. A lot of creators claim to make money on Instagram, but they will never share with you how they do it. So let me break down the process for you. By the way, if you are someone that is completely new to making money on Instagram and you want to generate passive income that does not require a lot of your time, then make sure you check out my free training in the YouTube description below. Click on the free training link, enter your name, enter your email address, and watch my webinar training to the end because you get to book a free one-on-one consultation with my team, and we will help you get your Instagram business up and running so you can generate passive income. So the very first thing that you need is quite obvious, and that is an Instagram account. which I am sure that you already have. And if you do not have right now, you can simply go to Instagram.com and create an Instagram account. Now, one thing that I do suggest here is that when you have your Instagram account, make sure it is something that is easy for the public to remember or to search up your name. For example, you are probably not going to name your Instagram account a bunch of random alphabetical letters or numbers because nobody will be able to type in your name. My name is Tamara T _ on Instagram. Almost anyone can say that out loud and search me up on Instagram. So make sure your Instagram handle is simple and easy for others to search. Next, you will need a niche. So this is the part where most creators tend to overthink. People always ask me, Tamara, what should be my niche? Or they say things like, Tamara, I am not good at anything. I don't know what content to create on my Instagram Reels. Or they have 10 different niches and they do not know how to narrow it down to just one. So all you need for one Instagram account is one niche. For example, my niche is make money online. If you check out my Instagram profile, it says Tamara T make money online. So I create content around making money online. It's that obvious. When you are choosing a niche, my biggest piece of advice to you is to choose a topic around something that you are passionate about. If you are creating content around something that you are passionate about, you will wake up in the morning and think, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to post an Instagram reel. Compared to if you were talking about a topic that you were not very interested about and you just think it's something that is trendy or hot right now, you will lose interest very fast. And that is one of the most common mistakes I see with creators. Sometimes you see creators making all sorts of content and then they disappear. Why do they disappear? Well, it's probably because they are no longer inspired. It's probably because they got sick of whatever it is that they are talking about. So that's why they disappear. And once you disappear, then you cannot generate passive income. So the good news is that most niches are profitable. And the reason for this is because almost every human being that is alive today in the world is on the internet searching for how-to topics. For example, if you have a puppy, maybe you were looking for videos on Instagram or YouTube and you were typing in how to puppy train. Or if you are someone that is interested in fitness and you want to get into cardio, you probably typed something into the internet along the lines of how to run or how to do cardio exercises. The internet is a gold mine. Instagram is a gold mine for everyday people to type in how-to videos. So once you discover something that you are passionate about, then that is what your Instagram account should be. Do not overthink it. For me, I am passionate about many things aside from making money online. For example, I am passionate about yoga. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know that I go to my morning yoga sessions every morning. Maybe yoga is a different niche that I will tap into in the future. But for now, I love helping you make money online. So that is my niche. So you can choose any niche. Do not overthink it. Another thing you should know is that you do not need to be an expert. For example, I am not a multi-billionaire. Obviously, I am not Jeff Bezos. I am not Elon Musk. I'm not like billionaire status, yet I teach people how to make money online. So you don't need to be an expert when you are sharing your knowledge and sharing content on Instagram. All you need is to be one step ahead of someone else. Another example would be one of my friends. He has an Instagram account and he sells a digital product on his Instagram account, teaching people how to attract their dream girl. This is not a guy who has dated over 100 girls. This is not a guy who knows how to sweet talk their way into sleeping with every girl. No, but he does have a healthy relationship with his girlfriend. So he thought, okay, A lot of men probably need help with attracting their dream girl, and they need help with improving their current relationship with their girlfriend or with their wives. So he started an Instagram account, and his Instagram reels are all about how to attract your dream girl. Next, in order to make money from your Instagram reels, you will need a digital product. So a digital product is your digital asset. It can be a PDF. It can be a Word document. It can be an online cheat sheet. It can be an online course, an online training. So this is what we need to plug into your Instagram profile. So when viewers are interested in your Instagram reels, they have a link to click on and to purchase your digital product. For example, my Instagram was all about Amazon FBA businesses. When I was creating Instagram reels talking about Amazon FBA, people will check out my Instagram profile. And if they liked my Instagram reel and they liked what I had to say, they will click on the link in my Instagram profile to make a purchase. So that is exactly what I did to generate over $13 million online. I only had one digital product. This is something very important for you to remember. People always think they need multiple Instagram accounts. They think that they need to talk about 5 different niches. They think they need like 5 different digital products, and that is not true. I've always talked about making money online, which is one niche. And I always only had one digital product. Well, I guess now I have a few digital products because I had my Amazon FBA digital product, which was an online course. And now I have an online training, which is a different digital product teaching you how to make money on Instagram. So for me, I have a few. But for you, when you are just starting out, all you need is one digital product to make over 6 figures every month. Again, I know those numbers may sound crazy right now, but you will be shocked at how fast your life can change and how fast you can make money using Instagram when you know what you are doing with Instagram Reels. I call this 2-step reels. And again, I talk more about Instagram Reels and give you a full breakdown and free training in the YouTube description below. All you need to do is click on that link to get my free training. Next, we have to be posting short Instagram reels. These Instagram reels are only between 3 seconds to 60 seconds. I think this is what I love most about making money on Instagram because these short form reels are only 3 to 60 seconds long. If you go to my Instagram account, and you go to the Reels section, you will see that most of the Reels that I post one time a day are only between 3 to 5 seconds long. That's all it takes once per day. Now, if you want to post 2 Instagram Reels per day, you can do that. I've done that myself, but that's all you need to attract thousands of potential customers onto your Instagram profile every day. Again, you can check out my own results on my Instagram profile and you will see how many views I get from posting just one 3 to 5 second Instagram reel per day. Instagram does the pre-selling for us. Remember, all you do is post the reel and then Instagram pushes your content out to thousands of people who they may think will be interested in your niche. So by posting Instagram Reels, it is doing the pre-selling for us. It is capturing random people's attention on Instagram to get them to check out your content on Instagram. And if they like what you have to say, all they do is click on the link to purchase your digital product, and that is how you make money on Instagram. Lastly, you may need a sales funnel. I do apologize if this looks a little messy. I am not trying to look pretty here. I just want to get this message across to you. If you are new to starting an online business, you may be asking, what is a sales funnel? Just think of this as a website where it takes a potential customer through a series of web pages to finally clicking on that button to purchase your digital product from your Instagram account. Now, a lot of people think that sales funnels are complex. They don't understand it. You need to be an expert to build one. But luckily for you, I've already built the sales funnel for you. And you can get my exact sales funnel that I use to generate millions of dollars online. All you need to do is book a call with my team and they will explain to you how everything works. But I don't want you to think about the sales funnel just yet, because what is most important here is that you are using Instagram Reels to attract the right people. If you cannot use Instagram Reels and if you are not attracting the right people, then everything else doesn't matter, right? It's like if you cannot attract people to your coffee shop, let's imagine you opened a beautiful coffee shop, but if you cannot get people through the front door, then it doesn't matter how good your coffee is. It doesn't matter how good your desserts are. Nobody is going to buy it. So first, you want to focus on creating what I call two-step reels for you to make money on Instagram. Now that you have seen behind the scenes on how all of this works with Instagram Reels, I want to go over the most common mistakes. Because if you make these mistakes, then you are not going to make any money. I see a lot of people trying to get their Instagram Reels up and running. They are trying so hard to make money on Instagram, but they get nowhere. And that is because they are making these mistakes. So the first mistake that you can make as a content creator on Instagram or on any platform online is being inconsistent. This is probably the biggest mistake of all time when it comes to an online business. If you are inconsistent with your content, then you will be inconsistent with attracting customers. And I am not saying that you need to spend 8 hours per day creating content. No. And this is the beauty of Instagram Reels. Like I said earlier, you do not need any followers to do this. You don't even have to show your face. All you need to do is show up once per day, go on your phone like we all do. And instead of using your time to laugh at silly videos on Instagram, you can be using that time to just upload one 3 to 60-second Instagram reel per day. And if that piece of content is engaging, then Instagram will do the pre-selling for you. But it is ultimately up to you to show up. You can use AI to create your entire online training about whatever niche that you are in. But one thing that I cannot do for you and that nobody else can do for you is to show up and to be consistent. So if you can spare just a few minutes per day to show up on Instagram, which I am sure that 100% of you watching this video can do, then you already have a shot at making money on Instagram. But you need to be consistent. You cannot just show up today and then go on vacation for 7 days and then come back. It is best to show up once per day on Instagram and post these reels so you are continuing to attract potential customers rather than posting once per day and then, going off somewhere and doing something else. That is the worst thing you can do, and that will not give you any results. So please practice being consistent and do not make the mistake of being inconsistent. The second mistake I see a lot of newbies making when they are just starting their Instagram business is overthinking. So when you are posting content online, we tend to overthink. And this is something I did myself when I started my online business and becoming public online. 6 years ago, when I started my YouTube channel and I started being more active on social media, I started to overthink. I had a lot of limiting beliefs. I was criticizing myself and not knowing that I was just being negative with myself. So one thing we tend to overthink a lot when we are posting content online is that we tend to ask ourselves, is this good enough? Am I good enough? Is the video that I'm showing good enough? Do I look funny? What will people think? And this is when you overthink, and all those thoughts will destroy your online business. I remember when I made my first sale from Instagram, that is when I just stopped giving a fuck. I just did not care anymore because I knew what I was doing was working. And when I saw that first sale and that first result, every thought just went away. It just went away completely. And that's how I blew up. So in the beginning stages, you may be a little inconsistent, try not to be, obviously, and you may overthink. But I don't want you to overthink this process and let it control the outcome, because the outcome is amazing. These results are amazing. You cannot go out there to apply for a job to make this much money by only showing up for a few minutes per day. That just does not happen. So thanks to the power of the internet and Instagram, it is possible for you. But it is up to you to not overthink this. I have another student, Jasmine, who started working with me to get her Instagram Reels up and running. And in just a few short months, she makes about $1,000 per day. And she realized that the best way to get these results is by not overthinking and by being consistent. So in this post, she says that she wakes up and she goes on her Instagram app and starts posting reels, and that's it. She does not overthink it. She tries to show up once per day for a few seconds to post that Instagram reel, so Instagram can do all the pre-selling, attract tons of potential customers to buy her digital product. So this is proof that anyone can start making money on Instagram. I hope this video has helped you understand this entire process on how to make money on Instagram. This is the fastest and simplest way to make money online today. If you enjoyed this video, then please help me give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.